I want to talk to you about STEAM. Hang on. I want to talk to you about understanding the gulf between science and art. Science is a method of understanding the universe that has been ratified by centuries of experimentation and which uses the clear language of mathematical relationships that can be replicated and proven. Art, on the other hand, is governed by the far less empirical uses of imagery and metaphor, and using an imaginative language that is responsible to aesthetics rather than logic. These are the polar opposites of the human experience. Art and science actually have everything in common, starting with the most basic assumption that they are both techniques for understanding the universe, based on centuries of experimentation and refinement of techniques. Both art and science seek insight, which is the ordering of perceptions. They work towards the same end and almost always work in tandem to achieve it. Modern physics is just the latest fad, if you will, in a long history of attempts by humans to analyze and explain nature. I'm going to talk about the most basic assertion that makes human life possible: empathy, by which I mean the ability to consider matters from someone else's point of view. It's long been known that art fosters and expands our capacity for empathy by giving us insight into how other people view the world. It's empathy that makes possible the condition of objectivity that is so integral to philosophy in general and the scientific method in particular. The creative spark is as critically important to the act of scientific discovery as objective critical observation is to the act of artistic discovery. Breaking up these two halves of the experience of the thinking mind is a modern phenomenon, and obviously a terrible mistake. Because you see, every day it's becoming more apparent that just as advances in science and technology give artists more options for media and technique, so too is the traditional disciplinary boundary between the arts and sciences becoming increasingly cloudy. In many cases, it's not always clear where the science ends and the art begins, or vice versa. That gray area, my friends, is the playground of the future. And that's why the Digital Arts and New Media program at the University of California at Santa Cruz is such an extraordinary institution. Because we are way ahead of the game here, and we are right now producing the future leaders of a new symbiotic enterprise in which the traditional STEM disciplines, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, becomes STEAM. That's right. We're talking about an arts integration, or if you will, an arts intervention. Hold on to your